Do.
Too much motherfucking trash.
And we're here with the intern.
Eating guacamole.
But by the way, I got yelled at for making.
Yeah?
By the way, I got yelled at for
You
making.
got yelled at for making
like,
guacamole?
what the fuck are you doing? Making that fucking guacamole.
Yeah?
Yeah, I said Chuy's waiting for you.
Yeah, and I said, I don't give a fuck. I want some guacamole.
And Daniel was waiting for Chuy.
We were waiting for Betsy. So really, you should be blaming yourself. We were we not?
Yes, we
I
were.
think you guys were already started.
No way.
Nope.
I was just going to come in to say...
I said no.
And Martine said, hey, don't even tell Betsy I broke this chair, because she gets mad.
Oh, you motherfucker. You piece of shit. You know that? You're a piece of shit.
I'm just telling you how much of a good brother I am.
You're a piece of shit, man.
Martine brings all the trash.
I cannot believe you said that.
You do that on purpose, too.
No, dude, it just snapped. I was just sitting here.
It just
and it
snaps.
just fucking
It
snapped.
just snaps.
He goes, I was like, what was that? I go, dude, that chair you're sitting on, where? I pointed out to him, don't tell Betsy. Don't tell Betsy. She gets really mad.
These. Yeah, because Martine's always wiggling his ass around the chair. And then he says, I'm just shifting my weight. Like,
That's
you
what
have
he told
all
me.
your weight
That's
is
what he
on-
just told me off the recording. It's because I pivot to one side. And not that I weigh too much. I put all my weight on one leg. But they both broke, dude. What the fuck? Yeah.
Because I was pivoting this way.
And he pivoted the other way.
Yeah, I was pivoting inward.
How about you don't move? Just
Oh,
stay still.
my God. You're a rat, bro. I can't believe you just ratted me out like
I
that.
didn't rat.
Oh, man, that's on
We
air,
would have
man.
found out.
I told nigga, don't tell your sister because she gets mad at me. He's like, don't worry, bro. I won't tell her. First thing out of his fucking mouth.
That's what you do too. How many times do I tell Martine something and then he tells you?
Yeah, he
None.
All the time.
0 times.
All the time.
0 times.
Betsy even tells. She's a rat too. She goes, "Hey, Martine
Don't tell
told me.
Don't tell
Martine,
Martine shit.
don't tell
That
Martine.
motherfucker can't keep his mouth shut.
Martine told me not to tell you that you told him.
Martine said.
Yeah, that's exactly. Like, we're
Not
all
to
rats.
say.
We're all rats. Come on.
Anyway,
I'm the one who keeps my mouth to shut the most, and at the end of the day, I go, fuck that. I'm gonna
Fuck
say,
that. I'm going to rat this nigga out for breaking that chair.
yeah, fuck that. You know, so. But yeah. That was a good fights. We watched the UFC.
Well, some of us did.
what number?
2 out of 3 people did.
No, what number?
It was a fight night. It was not a number.
Oh.
I think they are numbered.
They're not numbered.
I think they are numbered.
I don't see any numbers.
Fight night, like 58 or something.
Oh, maybe.
It's a low number.
I'll look it
Yeah.
up. It's my job.
Yes, as the intern, please look it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince Martine to switch to like a flagship Samsung phone,
Oh, yeah.
and they're amazing. And
What's a flagship?
flagship just means top of the line.
It's like a fancy name for saying most expensive.
For reasons though. If you go over like the stats and the specs and everything, the down to the minimum of the chip that they put in there, like the
It's the
RAM,
latest, nicest shit
and
from China.
but it makes a huge difference. You're like, holy shit! I've never had a phone this nice, an Android phone this nice, where it doesn't fuck up on me after 3 months.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's because Android has like a very wide range of quality.
Yes, and
And the
And
flagship...
Samsung's in the tippity top 50 of the
yeah,
Android.
but they also dip in like
The shittiest
the
phones.
shittiest phones.
Because
Like,
they provide a wide range of market for people that they can't afford the nicest shit,
but they can afford like something.
cheap ass shit.
Yeah,
And they're willing to take your money too.
yeah, exactly.
Who fought tonight?
Yep,
Overeem and Volkov?
Volkov
Uh huh.
and Volkov fucked him up.
No way.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was
So
shocked.
True was
That was,
all
I think,
right?
Overeem's last
mean-
fight. Yeah, I was right. But we were not right about Clay Guida versus Michael Johnson. Clay,
No.
an old ass motherfucker,
Yeah.
49 years old,
Bald.
almost
Ugly as
bald.
fuck. You know which one I'm talking about,
He
right?
looks like the chupacabra.
He's
Yeah,
growing-
I bet you know exactly what I'm talking about.
He is growing a long, balding hair.
No, yeah, he's bald from the top,
Long.
but he has long hair at the same time.
You know
Yeah.
who does
He,
that?
he looks like that nigga Freak Show from the fucking Harold Kumar.
You know who does that is cokeheads.
Yeah, maybe he's a cokehead. That shit gets out of your system.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing
Doing cocaine.
no, never. I would never. My body's a temple. I've been thinking about doing steroids.
Yes, me too, bro. Let's get on a fucking steroid cycle,
Yes,
bro. And just
I've been researching this.
road rage,
And then
bro.
you
Let me tell
murder
you
your
why.
Yeah,
wives.
I know why.
Let me
I
tell
know
you why.
I know why, nigga. I know
'Cause
why, because
when
you're not a teenager
when-
no more.
No,
That's why.
'cause when I'm, let's say, 80 something years old,
You want to be...
I want to look back to say, is there ever been a time where I could have been looking buff as fuck and ripped for the pictures?
It's also better for you, too.
It could be.
Because you carry that strength over
You
into old
carry,
age.
yeah, you carry it with you. But it depends how you take. Like, there's so much science behind this type of like drugs. That's what it is. It's drugs.
Oh, yeah, it's a drug that makes you jacked.
Yeah,
If you put it work into it.
yeah, exactly. If you
But
just sit around
if
like
you guys
looking
are
like shit,
lazy-
your body's
No,
gonna
because of low testosterone. You inject steroids into the mix, and now I want to do shit.
Yeah.
I don't mind fucking.
And there's
It's almost like
something-
I'm coked out, but
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
And
just
there's
full of
something inside you.
hormones.
It's called like maculoid. It stays in your body and it builds up over the years of your testosterone use.
Uh-huh.
So it stays in your body. I'm like, dude, I've been doing so much research on this. Like, not even like, oh, I want to do it, but I'm like, oh, I'm
I
interested.
want to do it for sure.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh shit,
I've been
I
talking
want to
about
do
this
some
shit.
steroid cycles.
I've been
now.
talking about this shit for years.
Holy shit,
I've been-
steroids is like what a fucking. Because there's so many.
Dollar at Mexico.
There's
you get
so
yourself
many.
So much.
There's so many steroids that when you think about steroids, you think Arnold Schwarzenegger. You think nasty bodybuilders.
Testosterone replacement therapy.
You think about these disgusting bodybuilders that are so buff and they're like, you're like, ew, who do I look like? That's not all of these fucking bodybuilders. They're people who use steroids. They look typically.
What does Daniela have to think about this?
Babe, what do you think about me using steroids? No bueno? It's right
For
here.
your husband.
What do you think, babe?
Me and Truett are gonna get on a cycle of
Yeah.
steroids.
No, you're not.
And we're
Yes,
gonna
we are.
become fucking gym brothers. We're
We're gonna become gym
get
rats.
fucking ripped as fuck.
Yes, babe. You don't even realize
We're
it.
gonna walk around in little spaghetti shirt, fucking muscle shirts everywhere we go. Doesn't give a fuck.
I'm not even denying that.
The
might
shortest
do
shorts,
that.
the shortest shorts possible, so you can see all the quad muscles
Yep.
too.
You know what that sounds like? What do you think about me just going anorexic?
The better.
The better for you.
The skinnier, the better, babe. Oh, thanks,
Oh,
babe.
baby.
Let's see.
Back away, Trito. I'm not your mama.
Yeah, Judy got the biggest jacket in the house.
Yeah, zip it up, Trito. So it's
Solid.
February 6th, and it's
February 6th?
today's the 6th, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. All times fly.
And you know what? I can't find the number for it.
I can't
but-
even. I felt like a long time ago my birthday was. I felt great this year. Everybody kept, even at work, people don't even like me. Go, hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, because people are so starved for attention nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. All this pandemic
That I'm
shit,
gonna
man.
give them attention.
Oh yeah, people love people's attention, bro.
I guess I do give a lot of people attention, and I feel like that shows.
They're like attention vampires, bro.
That shows. I feel like I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, I get like they talk to me and I go, hey, what's up? And I give them a lot of attention to the point where
It's like, hey, is this getting gay?
I
Am I
get-
starting to develop feelings for this motherfucker?
Daniela just said, you don't give me any attention.
Oh,
Martina have a point. Might have a point.
You know
shit.
what? It's UFC Fight Night 184.
Yeah, I knew
over,
that number.
184.
over-
Yeah.
184.
Nothing. I mean, it's not that far off from 250 something.
No, I guess not. But they are a lower
But,
number. I
yeah.
remember that.
Yep.
I remember they had a lower number.
They but yeah, I've been thinking about doing this like a steroid cycle or something.
Oh,
like
me
this.
too, man.
Not
And you
even
know
to
what?
be like on it full time,
Uh-huh.
or like do the most extreme shit that's gonna take 20 years off my life. Because there's apparently safe ways to use fucking. I'm not saying
Wink.
I'm not.
What you gonna get jacked overnight by hard work and dedication?
Betsy doesn't give a fuck.
I'll take all the steroids, bro. And
I've been thinking about it because I do more research about it randomly. I'm not gonna.
because as you get older, man, your testosterone
Yeah.
just
They
plummets.
say don't do it when you're in your teens or
Yeah, you
early
shouldn't be
20s
doing it. You're making your own testosterone at that
until you're into your mid 20s. And that's why I'm like working out. I'm working out, building on my own testosterone. I'm not working out like crazy, but I am working out. Yeah, but that's the cardio shit. Look, I am looking at steroid cycles. I'm really, I'm like, if I'm 80 years old one day and I'm like, if there's ever a time where I could have looked really fucking good,
Right now's the time.
right now is the time. Right
now's
now,
the time.
anywhere from now
From
to my
now to like
30s,
35.
yeah, to
Yeah.
like almost 40.
36 maybe.
40s at the end, like 40s,
it starts to
that's
climb.
the end, yeah.
But
that's-
you can still maintain. If you're really big by the time you're 40, you can maintain that size
Yeah.
for a very long time.
you can, if you do it really safely, you can, you could maintain,
Yeah, for a long time until
For a
well
long
into
time.
almost your 60s.
yeah. The side effects of you just even
Water?
working out. The side effects of you just working out simply because you're like, oh look, I'm looking jacked.
Yeah.
Oh, you can put it right here. Baby.
Drink some water.
So yeah,
I would do steroids
you know there are like
because
She's like 18 years old, 19 years old. She's like, why do you want to take something when your body just naturally gives you these hormones?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do when you're fucking 19 years old.
and black.
but
You know
How
what?
old are
She
you?
was
20?
she was like
Whatever.
20.
You're 21?
I'm about to be 21.
When?
A few days after before you turn.
Oh, that's right. The 16?
no
Is that
17.
17? I was close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
April.
Yeah.
So
17th and then 25th.
are you Aries or Taurus?
No, she's not Taurus at all.
He's
Yeah.
a tourist.
Yeah.
From the
Taurus is
20th up.
21st.
Yeah.
So what's the Aries deal? Like, is that
Or better.
No,
better.
you're not, but that's okay. You might think you are, but there's a reason why April is the diamond month. Because
Yeah.
we're the fucking best.
Yeah,
You know?
me.
Yeah, you kind of, a little bit, but
What do you
not really.
mean?
Not really.
Diamond listening is for Aries, not
Yeah.
you.
No, it's us. It's okay. It's okay.
This
It's
is like
all right. It's
this
all
is
right,
like
Daniela.
QAnon.
Sun is Aries.
This is like
What's
QAnon fighting.
QAnon?
QAnon. Who is QAnon?
You don't know who gets QAnon
I
is?
don't
Nope.
know.
It's just like this conspiracy theory saying that trust a plan, saying that Trump's actually gonna arrest Hillary Clinton, Joe
How does that
Biden.
have to do anything with fucking Zodiac?
Because
bro?
it's crazy.
Motherfucker.
Zodiac signs are crazy and they're psychotic.
What? Some of them
Hell
are.
no, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
The stars, dude. They're the
The
stars.
stars, no.
Aquarius.
Oh yeah, except Aquarius. I'm
Isn't that
actually
like the mermaid one?
I don't know.
She's a little mermaid.
He's a little mermaid.
Betsy, one time it was so funny. I don't know why it was even funny. It wasn't even meant to be funny. I took a test for what was it?
Retardation.
Oh, no, no.
and passed it with flying colors.
I know what it was.
My little helper.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
my little helper.
My little helper.
Oh my
It's
god.
it's
I-
called
I-
the MB. You know that one.
You know what?
I can't.
I've fulfilled that. I always
Yeah.
come out and help.
I'm
No,
a little helper.
I
But
don't
Betsy goes. The way she contacted me, like, or like the way she talked to me, like the few
Okay.
times after that, she's like, "Oh, Chewy, you're a little helper. You're a little helper." And I'm like, "No, I'm not."
I am a little helper.
The Enneagram.
But anyway,
The Enneagram.
you want
And you know what Martin was?
what was he?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No.
You're the number 8.
Oh, what is that?
You're the overconfident one that thinks you're like super
The shit?
human. Yeah, you're full of yourself.
I'm egotistic.
Full of
Egotistic
shit.
motherfucker
Sure.
over here.
Full of shit.
Everyone take it. I forgot what it was.
I know. We have to redo it because things change.
You did make everybody take it.
Did she?
Yeah, she's like,
She's like, take this 45-minute test right now.
I mean, it's
Don't
not
talk to
time.
nobody until you take it. Then we'll talk about it
Yeah.
afterwards.
What is it?
What were you, babe?
Enneagram test. Let her take it right now.
Have you
Oh my
taken
god,
it?
take it for 45 minutes.
But it
She'll take
changes
it.
when you're.
Take it really fast, babe. Don't think about it too much.
It's gonna take 45 minutes to take it. It's a
Well,
fucking long
It's
time.
gonna come back that it's like Daniela Baker, you are a slave.
Oh no.
What's her last name?
Baker Matsukis.
Masukis.
That's Greek.
You don't like.
It's Greek.
You don't
Yeah,
like
sounds-
baking
sounds
at
It's
all?
weird. Somebody she was on the phone with somebody and she goes, "Yeah, my last name is Baker Matsukis." And she goes, "Matsukis? Is that Greek?" And she goes, "Yeah." So I guess it's a
I'm a Masukis too. And then she
I guess
found
she's
a
a-
long lost cousin and shit.
no. She just noticed it. I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, who
Who the fuck knows that shit? It's like
people that are
Oh.
really proud of their
Heritage.
Like, if I had Greek in me, I bet I'd be proud too.
Man, this fire's going strong.
Yep,
Right now.
I built this
Yeah,
fire.
you fucking did.
But
Yeah,
you're like, oh, you're a mutt. You're a Mexican.
You're a Mexican.
Get away, you mutt.
yeah, but it was
I say
weird.
we do the DNA
23
test.
meat
I
test.
want.
Yes.
Who wants to do
I
it?
just want to do it.
If
You don't
me
have
and
to do
Betsy,
it.
if
No,
me and Betsy have
only
to,
one.
no, if me and Betsy take it, it would be the same.
Yeah. It should be.
Should be. According to my mom.
I know, according to
I asked my mom recently. I asked my mom
You
recently.
look
I'm
just
like-
like your pops, bro.
I asked
So
my mom.
maybe
I asked my mom recently. I go, Amma,
I look.
¿quién? I mean, I straight up asked my mom. Have you ever slept with another man that it could be? Do we have different dads? And she
Maria.
goes, no. ¿Quién me miró como la María? Yeah, he was like,
Oh, what is some fucking shade?
no, she didn't say that, but but she was just like, no, todos eran de su papá,
Except for
except for
Medea.
Betsy,
Medea.
except for Maria.
Medea's
Of course.
100% from Baltimore.
Oh my
No,
god.
but she said no, like,
She sounds like.
and I had to straight up ask my mom, like maybe she was gonna
Mama, you a
tell.
hoe?
Yeah, you've
hoe?
been slinging that pussy around, or what's up? Amma, for real?
when I would.
Don't even tell me. I'd get so. If she would have told me something else, I'd have been so upset. But I was so confident with the answer because everybody's always
Imagine
asked
she
us.
said, yo sabía que ese día había venido. Chuyito.
Churito, I have to
Papá.
tell you.
Tu papá es otro vato que aquí vive en tus padres.
No. Your daddy had a twin brother. Because Trey looks like my dad.
Yeah, I people like I go to Mexico and they go,
Martine's mom came over and saw the picture of my dad.
yeah,
And she was like, wow. Your brother looks so much like your dad.
yeah. I've been told that a lot, and it's crazy because it's only happened like recently.
Yeah, now that
After I had Zoe? After I got into that.
You get in those big ass fat cheeks that you got.
Dude, my dad was tatted up. He had his whole back, his whole chest. I'm like, damn.
Paulo saw me
Yeah.
the other day. He was like, "Man, you look sexy."
Yeah.
He straight told me I look sexy,
Yeah,
bro.
bien
100%.
guapo.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Right in front of me, too.
100%.
I was kinda
He
sad.
didn't even say nothing about you. She was like, "I've been working out," and he's like,
I
"Yeah,
did
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
Whatever,
Aw.
whatever."
I'm like, you look.
She was like making fucking making it like play down because he's wearing a sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I had to shit on Martin.
Yeah, a little bit. He felt sad.
Ah, es porque tenía un
But you know
suéter.
what? It's true. Martine wears like baggy clothes.
Yeah.
It kind of.
Hey, your stomach's not sticking out. You're looking good.
You look nice. What the
Hey.
fuck was that about Alonso
I
talking
know.
about weight loss?
That's
how his diet, motherfucker's fat as fuck,
do you
bro.
want?
Niggas talking like, yeah, I diet all the time, man. Look at the way I look is because
Yeah.
I eat this. And I
You
eat
look
that.
like shit,
What
dude.
the fuck are you talking
And then he
about,
had
man?
the audacity of saying that Anna does it too. And I looked at her and I'm like,
They're both
She's
fat.
fat as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. What
Well,
kind of
no.
weight? What kind of diet plan you
And then
guys
he's
doing?
gonna try to make me go on a diet with Chewy. I'm like, I don't need a diet.
Who said that?
Alonso.
You should go on a diet too. Like, bitch, got 4% body fat, motherfucker.
But he probably saw what happens.
yeah,
He probably was like,
Yeah.
you should start dieting now.
yeah. It
He
happens.
sees what happens when people start making babies and shit.
It happens.
People get fat.
Except for Betsy.
What?
She got
Actually,
fat. You know what
yeah.
are talking
Look at
about?
me. I'm,
You know what, Betsy?
But she's
You
like,
look,
she's almost 30.
to
though.
be honest,
I'm third. I'm,
you should have.
this is
It
my
looks like
30th
you
year.
could have had a couple babies.
Yeah. I should have dieted a long time ago. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
You should have dieted. No, I understand. You don't look that bad, honestly.
But here's the thing, man.
I used to work out a lot.
Sometimes girls that have multiple babies are skinny for a long time.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, because all that baby is taking away the nutrients all the time. So every time they have a baby, they get skinnier and skinnier.
Yeah.
I've seen that shit happen.
And you know what I've also seen?
What's up?
Fat people have skinny babies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
because there's
It's
greedy
weird.
motherfuckers.
But it's genetically, like, eventually they're going to become fat just like their parents.
Yeah, but
Sadly.
it's almost like they didn't have enough room to grow, so they didn't, like,
The mom was taking too many nutrients.
yeah, the mom would just, like, take up all the nutrients and the babies weren't getting,
Because the mom needs to feed 400 pounds of fucking flesh.
they're like,
Dude, I've been,
maintain your fat.
so talking about that, like, you know, he was telling me, oh, have you heard of this guy named Jeff Cavalier?
Who the fuck is that?
I look him up. I look him up on YouTube,
Who the fuck is telling
and
you
this
this?
guy's name Alonso.
Alonso.
He goes, yeah, this guy. If you listen to his fucking diet plans and blah blah blah, and I look him up, and he
He's a
goes by
diet?
a more popular name. His name, like his YouTube channel is called Athlete X. And I'm like, oh no, I've heard
I
of this
know
guy.
him.
And I'm like,
He's like an
He's-
older 50-year-old
Yes.
guy
But he's
that's
real
a
lean?
physical
yeah, he's
therapist.
really lean.
And he always has these clickbait fucking
Yeah.
videos like,
How to get bigger biceps? How to
Yeah.
get how to do proper shoulder
everybody's
works out?
clicked on
Oh,
it.
everything. Yeah, he's the most popular fitness channel on the earth. He has like 10 million subscribers. And I told Alonso, I'm like, oh yeah, no, he's good with his workout, but he's on gear.
uh-huh.
He's on something. He's on steroids. He's on a certain type of.
How are you
He's
sure about that?
he's 40 plus, and he's lean and he's physically like always fucking working out, right? To a certain point, your body is just gonna deteriorate. You cannot look like the fucking Rock. Not that saying that he looks like the Rock, but you cannot look like the Rock when you're the Rock.
How does
The Rock is 40 something.
And The Rock is he's on all the steroids.
He's on all the steroids.
Yeah.
And so in Athlete X, I was like, oh, no, it's cool. Like, I get some of his workout tips too. But that motherfucker is on steroids. Mm-hmm. And I tried telling Alonzo, and Alonzo goes,
And
he goes, oh, well, I don't know, he's not. And I go, yeah, no, he's on fucking steroids. He's on something, you know, he's on gear. He's on something. He goes, well, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, bro.
He's, you know, you should have, and it's true, like, you know,
He still has a really strong work ethic.
Jeff Cavalier?
But that
Jeff Cavalier.
motherfucker's on steroids.
yeah. That's why he looks that good.
There's an argument, yeah.
Is the
He's
steroids
on
or not?
It
multiple
says
things.
unlikely. He doesn't have any telltale signs of
Yeah, telltale
deteriorating.
signs. When people think about steroids, they think about like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they're not. They're like athletic as
He
fuck.
has massive bicep, which is a genetic lottery win.
You could say a lot of times they go, "Oh, I'm just genetically gifted." Nah, dude. After a certain age, you've hit your peak.
You're on something.
You're on something. You're
Yeah, I used to
literally
work
something.
with. I used
So
to work
I'm like,
with these.
why the fuck not, dude? Why the fuck not get on?
Because people tell you that it's bad.
it's bad.
Fuck.
But in reality, it
They're not
depends
living
what
your
type
body.
of shit you. It depends on what type of shit you're on. You can't just take the worst shit of the worst, and then obviously there's more information out there right now.
You can't inject the oil into your muscles.
No,
You can't do that.
you can't do that. That's
No.
fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You want to look like Popeyes, all crazy and stupid?
yeah,
But people
no.
are doing that shit.
Yeah,
But
some people.
I would do steroids for
People that
the,
want big arms, but they don't want to work for it.
yeah. But you can
for
actually.
the fact that like the possibility
But
of
sometimes
maybe having
You're
a,
not. Here's the thing. Sometimes you're not genetically gifted like me and Martine.
Dick.
a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'd wanna
you're
have a
not
little
genetically gifted like me and Martine, right?
With
Look at him.
dicks.
He's short, and look at me. I'm tall and handsome. Right? So
Not according to Baldo, motherfucker.
Maldo saw less of a gut on you. He said, "Wow, dude, that's a low standard." He's always told me.
Mira, te estás mirando bien.
He has always told me, "Tú te miras bien guapo. Tú también miras guapo. No sé
called
por
me
qué te
fat
juntaste con
It hurt my
la."
feelings.
He's like, "No sé por qué te juntaste con la madre de la otra niña."
Oh yeah,
He's told me that multiple
yeah.
times.
I know.
Tú eres bien guapo.
Oh.
Yeah, he does say that.
He says that all the
He
time.
says that all the time.
Oh, man, has he ever tried to
Baldo's
molest
kinda-
you?
Baldo's-
Never.
Baldo's
Have you ever
kinda
kissed you while you were dancing with him?
Never.
In the lips?
Never. I was actually trying to like.
gay. You were trying to.
I was
turn
trying to
him
be a predator. I'm like, no,
down?
no,
Oh my
okay, like,
God.
but no, but
I
I'm just
think-
saying. I think
Yeah,
like
he does
there's
say
some
that.
people
He
that
does
are
say that.
there are some people that are genetically gifted and they're like they work out and they're like, for instance, black people, right? Black people are typically genetically gifted. They have ab cuts. They have
I know, isn't that crazy?
yeah. They're like
And like
they
Mexicans
get
are like
they're, like,
super
fat. They're, like-
chubby.
construction body.
Yeah.
They're like river landscape.
Fucking plumbers.
Yes.
Like you're,
Betty laughed at that too hard, Martine.
Did
What
she
the
spit
fuck?
out? Did she spit out her food?
Almost.
No.
She laughed at that too hard, dude. I told you, you know that Mexicans are like typically like they're like black people are really athletically
out
gifted.
buff. look at
They're
Emma. She has
they're
biceps.
athletically gifted. There's just no doubt about it. There's just been so much research behind it to show, yeah, you know, there's no doubt black people are genetically gifted. But it's not only black people. And sometimes black people are not genetically gifted, and sometimes some white people are genetically gifted.
But most.
But most tend to lean to black people. And you know, but some Mexicans they just don't. They look like fucking, you know, like landscapers like you and I. And they just have that construction body where we're just belly fat, which might be strong.
And I
Oh,
told
yeah.
Chewy.
We might be strong naturally, but we're not like how those black people are, dude. And that's fine. Whatever.
It just means we have to work harder.
It just means we have to take steroids.
I want to see a black
Yeah.
person carry fucking a whole bunch of wood.
I haven't seen a lot
And
of
just
black.
working that shit.
Let me say something.
And
They might be genetically gifted, but they're not. They don't give a fuck about like hard work. How many times have you seen a black person be a landscaper?
You know what though, bro?
Very few.
only if they're not from here.
I've only
like,
seen
if they're
one.
from like
Look at you.
another like Nigeria.
Look at Trito.
They
I
go,
don't know.
nah, fuck that shit. I'd
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
sell
yeah.
crack, nigga.
But when you're a slave for so long, you're forced to work with no money.
I
Wouldn't
never-
you think
I-
the lack
I
of
ain't
your
never
work
met a
ethic-
slave.
Wouldn't you think your work ethic would decrease?
I never worked. I never met a slave.
Me
before.
neither. I've never met a slave either.
Never. I never met a slave, and they're fucking.
But I would imagine I wouldn't want to be all happy to work and work my ass off every single day if I was a slave. I would.
I mean, but we are happy, from Mexican descent.
Even
Well,
though we're,
oh,
getting,
shit,
we're
this
always
work-
getting the
work up-
shittier
we-
end of the stick.
Yeah,
Always.
getting the shitty end of the stick. We go, yeah, you pay me for my work. I'll break my back. I'll
I
fucking
break
do
my
it.
back. You pay me?
Yeah,
Bueno.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Why are we so?
But
willing?
I hardly
Is
ever
I
see-
think we're just stupider.
I've hardly ever seen any black people do that shit. Ever
'cause they're
in landscaping
smarter.
company. I've gone to landscaping
I've seen one or
landscaping
two
company,
black people
Yeah.
landscaping. One or two.
and the whole majority is
maybe
all Mexican.
Maybe
Maybe
it's
because you
because
gotta
One or-
talk Spanish.
one
It's
or
like
few-
required.
nah. Maybe
It's
it's
not
must
even
talk
that.
Spanish.
It's not even
maybe
that.
it's because
They'll
we
hire
live
white people.
Here.
White people just have higher expectations.
They'll
They
hire
don't-
white people and they make them crew
They go,
leaders.
I don't want to work for
They make them
that.
crew leaders too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
they do because they
Because
know
they have
English.
license and
They
Because
stuff.
you
know-
know English. That's
they
And
why.
they
know
have
English.
driver's license.
That's true. That's true.
You could be the laziest white boy ever. They
Yeah.
can have like crazy hard.
Oh,
work.
he has a license? Hell yeah.
Talk English?
Put him in charge.
Yeah. No, landscape is a weird.
It's a weird gig.
It's a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
For a
is.
company like
it's
that, it is.
it's weird as fuck. I've been to multiple landscaping companies. I was just talking to Danella about
And you
this.
didn't like any of them.
No, I did really good. I did it really exceptional. I, like my supervisor.
Exceptional. That's a crazy word.
My supervisor talked to me. He goes,
You're doing exceptionally.
no, he goes.
Your job is
He was a
exceptional.
Hawaiian black guy. He was a big motherfucker, dude. And he was
Where
fit. Groundskeepers.
Okay.
He was
My
a
last, yeah.
Was that
and
the
I-
first guy? Are we the first guy you ever seen like that?
Hawaiian like that. He was like kind of like ripped and shit. Yeah, he was like a football
Hawaiian
player.
people are crazy ripped
Yeah.
too.
And he was just like telling me, he's like, yeah, I applied to the job and I go, yeah, I want this job. I already got this, like, because at Northwest, I was already a crew leader. I started
that
off
always
as,
helps. You always take that
Yeah.
with you. That is crazy.
and I went over and I'm like, yeah, I want to apply as a crew leader. I've been a crew leader at Northwest for several years. I want to be a crew leader here. He goes, all right, cool. And he was all excited and shit. He was excited as fuck. And he sent me around like this, like people like who were just like top, with him. And he goes, cool. So he was interviewing me, and every answer I gave him, he was all happy. He's like, hell yeah, cool. And he's like, do you have any children? I go, yeah, I have a daughter. Like, at that time, I had Zoe.
What does that matter to them?
And then he later explained to me, he's like, look, the reason we ask is because, and I go, yeah, I have a daughter. He's like, oh, that's good, because, and the reason I ask is because people who typically, I've noticed, people who typically do not have children don't care to come into work sometimes, as typically people who have children.
Whoa,
And I
that's
said,
dark.
you take it more serious. I'm willing, that shows me a lot more. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you have more to lose.
Yeah, and I go, yeah.
You're,
And then he goes, yeah, okay. And then blah, blah, blah. He's like all excited. He goes, okay, and how old are you again? And I go, I'm 20 years old. And, and he goes, he gets all sad. He goes here's the thing is like, we can't have a crew leader who's under 23 because you need, in order to be a crew leader here at this company at Groundskeepers, you need to be 23 years and older to
to get insured.
be insured to drive the trucks. And I go, all right, cool, fine. And I go, well, to be honest, I'll be willing to take a crew leader for like $10 something. And he goes, all right, cool.
Crew leader?
No, crew member I'm at.
Crew member?
Yeah.
For
so,
$10 less?
well, like,
They get paid that
Less.
much more?
no, crew members get paid like $8 something.
And
So I was the highest paid crew member there. Then the crew leaders get paid whatever each individual crew leader wants to get paid. And I told the crew leader, and I went with this one Mexican guy who was like he was kind of a dick. He kind of reminded me of Baldo a little bit.
Yeah.
this new crew leader
that guy.
went under because they said they couldn't insure me since I was 20 years old and I needed to be 23 years old to be
23.
driving the trucks to be insured under them at groundskeepers. And I go, all right, cool,
They told me
whatever.
the same thing for Chula Vista.
Yeah,
But they still let me drive because they couldn't find anybody anyways.
yeah. Chula Vista, man, Chula Vista sucks though. Fucking piece of shit company. Martine's the only reason I've never applied for Chula Vista.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
Did
that's
you ever
tempting.
all the horror
It
stories
was
I've heard
tempting,
from
right?
Chula
'Cause
Vista.
From me or from multiple people?
From you, and then years later, after I made a decision never to work there, somebody else worked there that I know, a buddy of mine, and he goes, "They suck. They never give me the 40 hours. They give me like 35 hours, and then they send me home."
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, and so
If
when I
they
was
give you 40 hours, you have to be able to get health insurance.
Benefits
They ain't
and
gonna give you-
PTO.
They ain't giving you no benefits.
so when I worked at
That's
groundskeepers,
fucking crazy.
every time I pass through this Kolb area, Kolb and like Speedway area, there's like a property there, and it always brings back a memory. Like every time I just today, I passed through and I was just telling Danielle this story. This manager was there, and she was such a fucking bitch, dude.
What was her name?
I don't remember. She was a bitch, and she was just like upset. Now this is the first time, and then this is several months after that guy who reminded me of Baldo, who goes. And my supervisor tells me, "Hey, by the way," it was like after like a month or two after being under him as a crew member. He goes, "Hey, by the way, I'm gonna make you a crew leader because that's what I asked for originally." He goes, "But I'm gonna have to have somebody drive you every day." And I go, "Okay, cool." And he goes, "She's even better with me. I could be on my phone and shit all day.
Yeah, you get driven around.
I get driven like a chauffeur, you know."
Yeah, that is crazy.
And
That
I'm
is
like, hell
crazy
yeah.
good.
And then I call the shots and shit, you know. So I'm like, all right, cool. I take lunch now. I take lunch later. Whenever the fuck I feel like it.
You have somebody, hey, motherfucker, get in the truck, let's go.
But isn't it a weird concept for the rest of them? Like, hey, he's not even driving us. Why does
Yeah.
he get paid more?
Well, this guy, he's been there for years, so he's like, oh, okay, cool. He's just like one of those older guys that are kind of really soft, and he's like, oh, okay, cool, cool with everything. And I'm like, yeah. Anyways, we go to this property. The supervisor's showing me this property. He immediately he tells me, look, I just want to tell you, this property, we're about to lose it, so don't worry about this. She's a fucking bitch. That's how the supervisor tells me about this property manager.
The Hawaiian dude?
Yeah, the Hawaiian guy. And I go, all right, cool, no
Hawaiian
problem.
punch.
And I have really good character, I feel like, sometimes. And then, like, the first day I met her, she really was a bitch to me. Like, I feel like she had apparently explained herself. She had to explain herself once again to me, but to multiple crew leaders. Who goes, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want.
So
And she has to go walk around the
But
property and
because of
stuff.
Chewy, they end up keeping that property.
Exactly. And then I go,
Fucking
I go-
long story short, bro.
long story short. But I go, yeah, cool. And I tried talking to her, and she goes, she's just being a bitch right in front of me. She goes, you guys cannot keep us crew leader. Because she's been telling the same shit to every crew leader there. And to the point where my supervisor is telling me that we're about to lose this property, don't worry about it. But here's a property I'm going to show you. And she shows me one time, and ever since, my supervisor's like, dude, I don't know what you're doing, but she hasn't called me
Sexual
once.
favors.
No.
Off the record.
No, I would never. Anyways, no, just
Does she have a big one or a little dick?
no. She was a
She
black.
took too much steroids.
What was his name?
What was his name? It's a Bob.
So I ended up like just doing what she wanted me to do. Like,
Which
right?
was what? Tree? Explain yourself.
Be her bitch.
Yeah, be her bitch. You know.
That's what bitches
And I,
want like
and, I,
that, bro.
and I ended up doing, but I wasn't like being an asshole. I was like, I wasn't being like submissive, like, oh, whatever you want, like, just like,
What's it?
I was
hard shit?
upset the
Do you
first
think-
the first time she talked to me, she was like, I had to tell her again, once again, like being rude as fuck.
Yeah. Like,
I'm like, what a
way,
bitch,
way
dude.
impatient.
I'm like, this is the first time you meet me, and like, you treat these people like this? That's fucked up, you know? But then after that, my boss gave me a raise. He's like, holy shit, she's happy. She called me saying she's happy as fuck.
First time
after
she's done that.
so many crew leaders. Yeah, she's never done something like this. And every time I pass through that property, I'm like, it was so fucking easy. It was the easiest shit I've ever fucking done. It was an easy job. It was, I don't know why it was so hard.
Those
but
ex-crew leaders, they didn't know English.
they probably did.
But you did.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, you don't want me to spray the plants with pesticide? Cool. You want me to do less? All right, cool. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Long story short, yeah, she was happy. But I was like, oh fuck, dude, and I'm like, I was super happy, like, with my landscaping experiences.
You actually
Just like the way, like Martin's happy, like the way we talk and shit.
I guess like
Martin's happy too with the way he's fucking landscaping in his life, right?
I like that.
You're satisfied.
You know what though? But it was because I was in a position of leadership. I bet you if I wasn't in a position of leadership at any point, I'd be sad.
Yeah.
I bet you I wouldn't like
I was in positions of leadership. I feel like mostly because of Baldo. Baldo showed me how to fucking work to the point where, like, when they showed me how to work with, like, landscapers, like, companies, it was so fucking easy. Because Baldo doesn't get paid by the hour. But landscaping companies like that, they do.
Uh-huh.
They're just there to fill the hours in. Oh,
Yeah.
let's just get this done. Oh, you know.
As long as
But
I'm
Baldo
showing
is there.
some
It's like,
progress.
he's not
gotta
getting.
get this done today because I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I got another job in
Kind
like
of
a couple
reminds
hours.
me of like of some doctors that were like army medics and they became doctors, right? And they
I got
make
one right here.
they make way better doctors and like in the fact that like their patients don't get infections or they don't get
What,
like
Army?
like
Is that what you're saying?
yeah like
Well, by the way,
Daniela
Danilo here
baby?
wants
wants a baby.
my baby here wants to join the military.
That would be cool. I
He wants
thought
to.
about it too.
That's the plan, but she doesn't want to tell anybody. I'm sure because she's unsure. Just in case, you know, like you ever tell somebody this, your like your
You
plan.
have to bond with your baby first. That's number one.
Sure,
Does she?
Hell yeah.
not really.
If
I
you're-
didn't bond. I bonded with Zoe for like the
And
first
why do
year.
you think she doesn't listen?
The second
to you?
year, no, she does listen. The second year,
It's way
No.
harder doing it
Let me
that
tell you
way.
something.
It's
Let me-
way harder doing
it
it
is
your
harder.
way, Twee. I don't know why you
the
would
first
do that.
year, I bonded with her and she listened. She was good. The second year, by the time I went truck driving for over a year, she didn't listen to me. She didn't go fuck.
Well,
He's like, fuck you.
She's like, "Fuck you, nigga," and I'm like, "Who
I don't know
who
who
taught you these bad words?" She said, "Nigga, mommy." No, I'm just
oh
kidding.
my god. But I say
Listen,
I'm listening.
but
What branch of the military, Daniela?
definitely not the lowest, which is
I'm not fucking asking.
definitely not the lowest.
What branch of the military do you want to go to? Air Force? Oh, that's a good one, too. That's the best one. Are you
That
smart
is the
enough?
best one.
You feel like you're smart enough, Daniela? I didn't hear nothing.
Last time she did her ASVAB test, she scored over 80 points,
Oh, man, that's good.
and the recruiters had already.
They were drooling.
They were like, "Yeah, you
Yeah.
can join the Air
You can
Force.
do it right now, bro.
You can do it right," and then that's when I impregnated her. I go,
Oh,
yeah,
son of a bitch.
you're trapped,
You're locking it down.
locked.
you could have had Emma. You guys could have done this for a lot cheaper, right? Like, or did you guys have? What was the insurance cost? Like,
For having the baby?
No, free access.
Yes.
That's the only thing the government can pay for me.
Yep.
Fuck them.
well,
You
you,
know?
could have done it when she was in service too. But I say take the time off. Once you go
Not till
in,
right now. It takes
you're not gonna
time.
have like
It
the
takes
freedom
time.
to vacation, to plan
Well, that's what she's gonna.
things.
We're gonna vacation in like 1 month, but
That's not a fucking
It's not
vacation.
that
That's
is a month.
visiting
Hell
family.
yeah.
that's a vacation.
No, it's a vacation. Especially if where are you going to stay at? Are you going to stay at a hotel or are you going to stay at family's house?
Family's house.
Nah, that's not a vacation.
That's a vacation.
I say you
guess.
gotta go to Cancun, drink some margaritas.
We
Chill
go to
with
Rocky Point
Betsy.
every year. That's a vacation. Betsy.
Rocky Point, no.
I see a bunch of shit posts
People
like
don't,
memes.
You know, people don't go to Rocky Point.
They don't.
I asked people, have you ever been to
Yeah,
Rocky
you
Point?
know, Gloria,
I've never
Gloria
been to
hasn't gone
Rocky
to
Point.
Rocky Point.
Never.
That's crazy to me.
I know.
Why not?
We go every year.
Why not?
We go every year.
It's like just a drive down there.
Right, a
Like,
4-hour drive
and
almost.
it's and
Cheap
it's
as fuck.
honestly
Cheap.
Yeah.
honestly like a
It's
better
fun,
drive.
and you get so much fun out of it compared to
isn't
like
it-
if you were
isn't
to
it a-
ever drive to like California, you visit the beach.
California's nice.
but
it's nice.
but here's the thing:
I like the waves.
Sure.
when you drive to like anywhere else for 4 hours, you're kind
You'll
of stressed out,
appreciate-
right?
You
like
appreciate
you're like,
when you're there.
Well, yeah, but
because of the drive.
But like when we drive to California, I'm always freaked out. I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm gonna do this and that. But once I'm driving to Mexico,
You're like, oh fuck
there's
yeah!
like even
You're
a
like with the beer
little.
in your hand.
You're like,
I know.
yeah.
Dude, we're still in Arizona.
Beer in my
Yeah, like,
hand before I even pass the border.
All right, but cartels won't fuck you up. I don't care.
Yeah.
I won't get a ticket again. Hell yeah, my license is
I
suspended.
know. As long as I don't get.
We
For
should.
sure.
But
Right?
It's
can we
so
stay
cheap.
at a really nice place.
We'll stay at a nice spot.
It's so cheap though. I mean, for
and
me,
bring
the
Zoe,
what I look
dude.
at.
Bring Zoe.
No. We'll get one of those condos.
I'm not taking my mom anymore.
Summer,
'cause-
so I can rack up some like.
Your birthday,
cheese
Betsy?
Huh?
Your birthday?
Time off?
Yeah.
The what?
Yeah, fuck yeah, we'll go in the summer.
Your birthday, Betsy?
Yeah. Why not?
July?
Yes. That's our anniversary, too.
I don't want to take my
Yeah.
mom because
Betty
she
was
calls
telling
me
me
a
that-
borracha.
Betsy,
It hurt my feelings.
A drunk?
a what?
A borracha.
Borracha.
When we were in the
No.
I
hotel.
thought she said
When we were in the hotel,
I
your
know,
mom
watch.
was upstairs. She was looking
you
down on the
remember?
balcony.
Yeah.
Me and
And she
Troy
said
went
Betsy
into
with the beers.
Yeah, me and Troy went in to do a beer run. And she calls me a borracha, but
was
then
like,
call
"Betsy."
Chuy. She didn't call Chuy a borracho.
No.
This is
No,
not borracha.
no.
I was called a borracho on my birthday. I only drank like 3 beers.
Oh, I kept.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, because my mom was here. I couldn't even drink anything because I felt judged.
Oh, look at Troy. He's like on his second
Where do you
beer.
want to stay at? We should book it.
I'm gonna
quick
book it
sooner.
cheap.
No, fuck you.
Fuck yeah.
no.
Last time I did expensive, fuck that. It wasn't
What
even
was
worth
expensive?
We should stay at the Paloma. I've been
Dude,
wanting to stay
you
at
know
the
why
Paloma.
it wasn't worth it for you guys? Because you were being lame. You were like sleeping all the time.
it. I was sleepy.
Expensive.
Huh?
How much was it? It wasn't even expensive.
It wasn't, dude.
How much was it?
expensive?
I felt like it was
Playa
ex-
Azul.
Chewy,
Yes.
ask me a question.
What?
Was expensive?
The hotel.
How much did you guys pay? I even forgot how much it cost. Did you
It
remember
costed
how much?
more than what I saw in the city.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 300?
Was it 300
We-
for you guys?
Yeah, we picked
It was
But you
ex-
don't realize.
How much
dude,
did we pay?
it
compared
was
to like
flights, a
85
pool.
bucks, 85 bucks or some bullshit in the city
restaurant.
though.
Dude,
It was in the
$300
city.
$300 ain't shit, nigga.
It was just
Ain't
because I was
shit,
pregnant and
bro.
I didn't sleep a lot.
It ain't shit to you
Yeah, you
guys.
guys-
No, it ain't shit, dude. You could save $300 in a month, bro.
Seriously.
You could save $300 in a month. And if
Well,
you
that's
can't,
what we did
if
last
you can't,
time.
You're fucking
Stop,
up.
stop buying baby vans.
I know,
okay? I was like, oh shit, look at her van.
Some baby Jordans
you
that cost
gonna stay at?
$128.
You know what?
What do you
I
got?
almost buy your baby some Uggs.
I
Like,
want to stay in La
Buy
Paloma.
them. I encourage it.
oh,
Or we
And
could
it
go.
has a lot of shoes.
Or we could go to Playa Sirena again. I like that fucking place.
oh,
What's
that place
Playa
was
Serena?
legit.
What's Playa Serena?
The place
Oh,
that
it
we
was
went
too
to
fancy.
when
Too
you went
fancy.
and Angel went and you guys were still in good terms. Playa Sirena.
When I have a video of him like throwing like a football at him while he was taking shit.
Some shit like that.
He was
yeah.
sitting there totally. I don't know if he was taking
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
or
yeah,
But they
yeah.
have
I
really nice
remember that.
pools.
I don't know why, but I remember it was a video, right?
Yeah.
I want someone that has a bar and they fucking serve me shrimp. That's where I want.
If we go to, your mom's not coming, right?
Huh?
Your mom's not coming?
She might.
She might, because I like having Mireya around, because
I know.
It
It's a
entertains-
tough
It
one.
entertains
Annabelle.
Yeah.
It
It's a tough
entertains.
one.
everybody,
Yeah.
yeah, she gets to watch the kids.
It's not a bad thing to
It's
have
not a
kids.
bad thing. Your mom
It's just
likes that
when
shit.
they're too young.
You know what? We just
when-
get her
no.
a different room,
Look,
like on
when
the
they're-
other side of the building, where she can't
Like-
see me crawling with some beers. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yo no soy el borracho, ma.
That was somebody
Chuy.
else.
Es el Chuy.
We're bringing Zoe this time.
Hell yeah,
Sure.
we're playing Zoe.
Zoe's
Because we
old
told
enough.
Myra 3 weeks in advance, and she goes, no.
No, yeah,
I
I
don't
tried
know why
bringing
you guys listen to her.
well because she has legal, but
No.
no, I told her.
I would still call the cops
I
every
told
day
her.
and be like, "This bitch doesn't
Have
want to
you
give me
ever
my
seen Zoe
kid."
at the beach? I don't think we
No.
have.
Never.
No.
Allergic to
What?
sand, though.
No.
Yeah.
Is she really? Is she literally Sam?
It's a weird conversation because it's
Weird, 'cause
Who
it's
says
a weird
that?
experiment
we went to
because
Maria's house, and Maria has a sand
and she was playing with sand
and she broke
and
out,
she
like, really bad.
yeah it was
Everywhere.
and it was sand like beach sand. It was
But
like that.
did she
but
get it
was-
from the
wasn't
beach?
beach
She was
sand,
playing but she was playing with Jameson, right? Jameson didn't react anyway,
Yeah, because he's in.
And they were
he
there-
already
they were
got
there.
the bugs in him.
right? But Jameson
Could be
and Zoe
pulgas.
were playing in a sand that they picked
Could
up.
be, man.
Yeah.
Where did they pick up? They picked it up at a wash. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's even gross.
That is,
You know why?
but it was like
Because there's all
sandy.
the rodents
But
and
here's
all
the-
that stuff.
But it was really sandy, but Jameson didn't break out, but she
Well-
did.
They mess up with
It's
the
like,
white
what the-
boy. That's why.
She got
Yeah.
hives. She got all red everywhere.
Yeah, but that's not beach
Hands
sand,
so
bro.
bad.
It's probably not.
Nah.
Beach sand. You know what beach sand is? Shells.
Yeah.
Decomposed
Correct.
shells.
And
That's all it
salt.
is.
and
Yeah.
salt.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh,
let
Zoe
her
would
let her
love
freak
the
out.
beach.
Oh wow.
No. I don't have a problem with that either.
Hey, La Paloma has a lazy river, and they have like a 5-star.
They have a lazy river right here, Martin.
They got a 5-star like fucking
Golf.
breakfast buffet.
Oh, we could do golf.
Ooh,
Daniela.
we could do
Yeah.
golf in La Paloma.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll take my golf
Yeah.
clubs.
Yeah?
Maybe, I don't know.
What do you mean maybe?
Maybe we'll rent them cars.
Maybe we'll rent them. Yeah.
Maybe we'll rent them bitches. What's another nice place over there? So you got
That's
La
it.
Paloma. Oh, we could go fancy. We try to stay at like fucking at La, what you call it? What is it called, baby? The fancy one that we stayed over there in Mexico, like deep into
Oh
Mexico.
yeah, Mayan
But-
Palace.
Mayan Palace. They have one at Rocky Point too,
But
and it's fucking nice.
but
So you're gonna you're gonna pull it up and show me?
Mayan Palace.
Yeah.
Mayan Palace is fucking nice, but I don't know how to book there.
I think you have to do like an Airbnb or like a.
Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way to do it.
I think
huh?
they're condos. That's what it
Betsy,
is.
when's your birthday?
July 22nd.
Oh my god! You just shit yourself, man. Oh,
It's when?
disgusting.
July 2nd?
22nd. Yeah.
Mayan Palace.
I
Rocky Point.
I just text some caregiver that I was trying to get a name from a
You
client.
guys are just
she
looking
had.
up the most expensive.
Oh yeah.
The most expensive fucking.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you have time. You have like about 5 months to save. That's $500.
No, you know what? We could stay. We could stay at.
That's
our
$500, and if we split it in half, we could get $1,000 one for your 500 and my 500.
Yeah, that would be a really good one. But I feel like
Mayan
No.
Palace is pricey though.
I just want a cheap.
What is it?
Why?
I just want a cheap
Give
one.
me a second.
Why?
Like, give me a second. How many days would we want to stay there?
Why
4 days?
do we-
4 days wouldn't be bad.
Four
Yeah,
nights. I mean,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Four-
I say like
What would that be?
Friday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Sunday.
and then Sunday we return with the keys.
So
Yeah.
Friday the 23rd,
Friday, what month?
July. Friday
the
23rd.
20th is our anniversary, so we should be there by
We're
then.
going for anniversary. I expect.
Sure.
Well, maybe we'll do
You know,
something
I
else.
lost my first one.
That would have to be like
Well, that means I have to lose my first one to get another one. Is what you're saying?
I did.
you lost your first ring.
Yeah.
No.
Where?
I just in the back.
The diamond ring. I was taking off some gloves at a.
At work, and
yeah,
you
at
were
work.
doing
Yeah. And I had like the laundry, housekeeping, everybody
Ooh,
ripping
You'll like
bags.
this one, baby. Look at this one.
I want to see it too.
Are you baby treat though? Which one?
Am
the
I what?
second
First
one? Oh, it's a house. Yeah, I have to like a house, but it needs to have
It's
a
a
pool.
villa.
And how much is that?
Oh, it has a pool.
It's a villa, baby.
And how much is it?
1,300.
Oh my gosh.
I just want a house with a pool.
600.
150. That's okay.
650 by July.
Come on,
do it.
Trudy.
You can
You know
do
what?
it.
I'm gonna start going to your house
You
and
could
being
do
like,
it.
give me $50.
that
Give me
worth it?
50.
How about
It looks
I'll
nice.
just pay you $100 every month.
Yes, that's the way you should do it because that. Remember, that's
That's
how
only
we,
gonna have like Betsy like paid it for.
But
by
that's-
then.
that's-
She's gonna spend every single
Hey,
dollar.
It doesn't matter. I still
Hey,
have the money
that's
in the
all
bank.
of us, adding your mother and Mireya.
All of us.
So
My mom, Mireya.
we could probably.
You should invite Pablo.
Oh, maybe.
He's never gonna come.
Why?
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
He just feels uncomfortable
After all that.
in situations where like he's not in control.
So he's a narcissist?
Yeah. Wouldn't you say Baldo's an?
I would say you're a narcissist too.
Me?
Yeah, you're like, look at me, I'm perfect. I'm perfect.
I am.
I'm perfect.
I'm perfect.
That's a narcissist thing to say. Narcissistic tendencies.
Is it nice?
Oh
Is it at Mayan
yeah.
Palace,
It
or
really
where
is
it at?
nice.
I don't even know, but is this the one you were looking at?
It's the house.
And I
Oh,
bet
no.
you the closer you get to that date, it gets more expensive.
That's what we gotta
100%, bro.
just tell us if you just want to come, we'll get it, and then
How many rooms?
Oh, it's at the Grand Mayan Beach Golf, whatever.
Golf resort or some shit. How many rooms is it?
So I'm the giver, by the way.
what does that mean?
Oh, it has a little tiny pool.
Oh, you did the Enneagram. You're
She's
the
a giver.
giver,
What number
and
is
she's
that?
the helper. Oh my god.
What number is
Who's
the
helping
giver?
who?
What number is it?
Wait, let me guess. She's a 2?
Yeah, I'm a 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I remember the shit.
Ooh, do they got a lazy boy at the Mayan Palace?
Yeah.
Ooh, they
Yeah.
do have a lazy river.
All right,
like those
Daniela,
fucking
give
lazy
me.
If you guys want to
give
do
me
this, we'll
$800.
be done.
How much did they want for this? Let's see. They wanted 13.93. Let's see what else they got. Let's see what else they got. So that was that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's 2,500 square feet. So bigger than this house.
Yeah.
Bigger than this house by a lot.
Shit, that's a pretty big house, honestly.
Oh yeah.
This is not a bad. I wouldn't know. By no ways mean that this was a small house. It's a normal, average American house. Right here.
Oh, and that just goes up from there. That's the cheapest one.
Yeah.
Normal American house is Tucson.
Somewhere else is bigger or smaller or what?
Yeah, East Coast are way bigger.
They're bigger. The houses are bigger
Way
in the East Coast.
Way bigger.
Yeah, how much bigger?
The house I grew up in was 6 bedroom.
How many square feet?
I don't know how many.
Come on, how are you gonna say I could make
she
5
described-
more
They
bedrooms
had
here?
an attic, upstairs, downstairs, basement, 6 bedrooms, office.
I want to know how
says-
many square
humongous
feet.
kitchen.
I
She
wanna know how
says
many
it's
square
big
feet.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it's big.
No, I believe it.
In
Was it
Detroit,
enough?
dude, if you look at houses at Detroit,
Fuck you,
they're
what she
cheap
said.
as fuck.
They're really cheap.
They
Oh,
didn't-
Detroit because it's like a dying city. Bro.
Yeah,
you should go to
exactly.
Detroit and buy a house for $20,000.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you can.
you,
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Why aren't you guys buying a house there?
Because no one wants to live in Detroit.
no
You know
gun.
what's, you know what's gonna
Too much
happen?
gun control?
You buy them
You buy a
now,
cheap house,
and then you buy the next house, and then you build a little community of like renovated
Betsy's
homes.
trying to give you the trailer park model.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
trailer
You
park
buy
model.
that.
You destroy all the houses and you make trailers.
Yep. There you go. And then you
And
rent
you don't
them
ask
out.
for papers.
You don't ask for papers.
You don't
just
ask
say-
for social
you
securities.
just give them a price and don't hand it over.
It's, no, but I
I'm
looked
being
at
serious.
I looked at houses that she's proposed to me. I'm like, oh wow, this is beautiful, and I'm like, oh, but it's in Detroit. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not
You
gonna
think-
move to Detroit.
You
Fuck
think
that.
not?
Mexicans?
It's too ghetto. First of all, there's too many.
There's too many what?
Don't you dare say it, because there's too many Mexicans here. And I
There's a
hate
shit ton of Mexicans.
But Mexicans
There's
are
a shit-
chill.
There's a shit ton of Mexicans.
Mexicans
know.
are chill.
We're chill. We only
Compared to black
we only
people?
shoot people we know. Like
Yeah, that is true. You look at Omar.
yeah.
He shot niggas who killed. Who
He didn't kill
knew.
any. He didn't kill any
He
randos.
killed people. No, he didn't.
He knew who they were.
What is this? Okay, I want to see this first. Playa en Santo. Have you heard of this?
Wait a minute, where is it at?
Puerto-
Is it nice?
really way nicer than that.
Really nicer? How much do they
Check
want
this
for it?
out. Swipe through the photos.
Oh, I will swipe through those fucking photos.
Here you go.
Let me see this shit.
So, plan for the trip, huh?
For July.
I'll still be fat as fuck.
If
Oh,
you
it's a
really,
little more pricey.
hey, no.
But it's nice.
If you realize, no, if you guys really want to,
It's like high fashion
What?
nice.
we can.
Ooh, I like the sunset.
Why don't
They-
you invite your friend Daniela?
What? Which
Yeah.
friend? Ooh.
She's working on her what's her name right now.
Wait a
Her
minute. Is that
preceptorship?
is that a community pool?
No, she's working on.
It's a private, I believe.
It's a private? It looks like a community pool.
It's more like a community private pool where everybody in the
We
hotel.
didn't even look at it.
I'm sure of it. If it's a
It
hotel,
was a house.
if it's it's a house,
Yeah.
then it's private then.
It doesn't look like a house. It looks
So-
like a
It looks
fucking
like
mansion.
it looks like a hotel.
It looks like a mansion. If it's a house, it's a mansion. I would say this is a community pool.
Anyways,
Working on her.
Your friend-
can you go back some?
your friend-
I can't see Betsy with me.
show her.
Can you go
There.
back?
Scoot back.
I know,
Here
too,
you
your
go.
back will feel
Get
better.
back. Get back, nigga.
Be
No.
humble.
Oh, this is for more days too. How much? I don't see the price. I
Let me
see
see.
the I see the
Let
little
me-
price.
Let me see. I can tell you. Did you swipe through all the photos?
Fuck, man.
Here.
Here, look at this. No, you look at it first.
Oh.
Look at it. Do you think that's a private?
We can look at like
No way.
different photos and we can give you like half and shit.
Get the
Before.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this what they were building right next to Playa
This-
Azul? Remember they
this
were
would be
building
a
all
good,
these houses right there?
This would be a good like vacation before you go into Mexico.
Yeah,
Is that
because then you can't go to Mexico
She can't.
unless you fly into
She
there
really can't.
somehow.
No, she can't because of the
I
military.
think you could fly into there, but I
What, the
but
rule,
I don't know.
The rule was that you couldn't, right?
yeah, the people that go in.
They go on.
Villa number 4.
I wouldn't risk it,
But
but
is that a private?
we can
home?
go before you go.
Is that their
guess.
private pool?
I don't know. I
the
can't see
description?
it. I don't think so.
No way. It's too big.
seems.
You read it.
Do you like
I
the
can't
photos?
get out. Yeah, it looks nice.
'Cause,
It
you
looks
know what, to
super
be honest,
nice.
the photos
Brand
that-
new villas.
I was
built
really-
in summer 2020 in Playa Encanto. So that's right next to Playa Azul, right?
I was really upset with
At the
the photo.
I
No,
kinda
no,
like
no.
being next to
I was
the
really
city.
upset with the hotel that you guys rented us for us.
Why?
The last time?
Yeah,
Why?
the whole time went to Rocket Point. I was upset.
Last year.
Yeah,
The one with the
It was halfway
slides.
done.
yeah.
Because it was halfway done?
I was upset.
Why?
Why?
I was like,
What the
"Yo,
fuck
we
is
paid
this?
fucking money for this."
When you looked at it when in the
I
beginning?
was so upset, dude. We're driving, and I'm like,
What the
we
fuck
keep
is this? This is
driving.
half a hotel.
I'm like, we keep driving and driving, and then
It's
we
so far away.
finally drive to this fucking hotel that's halfway, not even halfway. I was like halfway done. I'm like, I was so upset, and Daniela was just like,
Fuck this.
Daniela was just like, it's okay, babe, it's okay, and I'm like, I'm really fucking
We paid
pissed
too
off.
much money for this.
We're paying too much money
Yeah.
for this rebar sticking out of the fucking hotel
Uh-huh.
ass fucking hotel. What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
And then like, eventually I like calmed down and
Yeah, 'cause you
because
went
I was
inside.
because then I went inside and I'm like, it's really nice. It's
Dude,
nicely
and
built.
even getting inside was
It's shitty.
Yeah, but I'm like inside. I was like, oh, it's really nice.
I
It's
feel
really
like it was
nice.
too far away from the city.
Yeah,
It was too far away.
it was like 30-minute away. Every
Yeah.
time you wanted something, you got to
an
make
hour.
sure you got to get everything. 30 minutes is going to take like
you're
a
on
whole hour.
vacation. What else
But
are you gonna do?
exactly, it should be freaking a whole trip.
Well, maybe
Imagine you had to go to Miranda every time you wanted something. You know,
like
That
what's
sucks,
that something though? Like
Beer.
beer.
they had beer there.
carnes,
They had
carne,
food there. We went to a store
flour, tortillas, anything. And I was upset, and I was just like, "Fuck!" And then later, like Danielle was like, "You see, it wasn't
Or
that
late
bwant
night tacos. Drunk late
Yeah.
night tacos.
Drunk
I want to
late-
stumble
But
out
when
of
we
the hotel
went, there was a
and be able to
curfew
get some
anyways.
tacos.
There was
Yeah.
a curfew anyways. You had to be off the street at like 9 or 10.
Not really. Not really. We
Yeah,
would go
the
after the
cops were
curfew.
there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
No, but we would go after the curfew into the city, and it was fine. Hey, Martin,
Hey, Chuyito, no.
I'm gonna. Hey,
No.
So you were upset
you're
because
gonna
of
owe
that.
me $10 for this?
You
That's what I was gonna say.
What the fuck
I was
are you
gonna say
talking
I'm
about?
gonna let you
Oh
off this
my
hook. I'm gonna
God,
let you off the
dude.
hook.
You're ridiculous.
I'm
bro.
telling you right now.
Rocky Point Resorts.
Did you ever use the flame coloring, the color flame thing?
No. I don't
What
know
was
where
that?
it's at. I don't know where it's at.
What was that?
It was like the other thing you put inside of there. and make
Yeah,
it
but
flame.
we put it away, and then I don't know what the fuck happened to it.
Yeah, I haven't used it.
What if let's say Playa Sirena. I really did like
Alright.
Playa Sirena.
What about our fucking basic ass Airbnb that we fucking got last time?
Airbnb?
That shitty
I
one?
didn't like it.
Which
I
one?
didn't like
So
it
what?
at all.
It was-
I didn't like it at all.
It was a shitty, but you go to the
Dude.
fucking city.
I didn't like it.
I mean, you go to the
because
beach
we were
anyways.
sleeping there.
The only good thing about it was that we could get into the pool.
Yeah.
And now we probably won't be able to do that deal. It was like a one-time deal kind of deal.
Oh, thank you.
No, it looks like the whole house. First floor, and then second floor, and then
Is that a Dos Equis?
second floor
it's a Dos Equis. You wanna try
master.
Hold on, don't spill it on her.
So 2 stories.
Pues son somewhere in glass.
Is this yours?
No, that's better.
This one?
Yes.
Damn,
Oh,
Betsy,
no,
you
that's
gave
like
it.
it's warm.
You gave it the.
No, I got that myself.
What? Wait, what's wrong with
I
that?
got myself.
It's look at
I don't
that.
want that.
Wait, what?
I'm okay.
Dude,
got
she
that by
chose that all
myself.
on her own, and
I don't
that's
want
my
it. It's warm.
that's
Okay.
my favorite
It's not
one.
warm.
It is warm. I just felt it.
No, you fill it. Grab it. No, grab it.
You know, we're still recording. So, any last stories you want to share?
Oh, did you read the description?
A little bit. I'm confused though because it says like first. I don't know what the third floor would be, or if the third floor is like just a lobby.
Oh my god, in Playa Bonita, in Playa Sirena, $2,300.
Two-story, 3
Yeah.
bedroom. It gives you access to 1 2-story, 3 bedroom, 3 bath unit.
Not to
So the whole unit is 2 stories.
But the
Not-
picture has
not
like 3
too-
stories, right?
not to over concern this podcast with Playa Bonita, Playa Rocket Point, whatever. I'm not gonna lie, Rocket Point is the shit. Even though I've seen memes of like someone going, I want to raise my daughter good enough so that she's not impressed by your shitty ass Rock Point trip.
Aww.
I know. I was like, damn, fuck these haters.
Who said that?
Some meme that went viral.
We think about Annabelle being raised like. I feel like we spoil her. Not in the sense like
100%.
So she better be taking
She's
the
gonna be
fucking
high
cocoon.
She's gonna be fucking high maintenance, dude.
maybe or maybe
Anna's gonna
not.
be
Maybe
high
not. Maybe
maintenance
she'll
as
be
fuck.
burned out and be like, I wanna be one with the wind.
I want to be.
A hippie.
Yeah, I feel like she has hippie potential. Like because she's just like, we always take her out to nice places with us,
Yeah.
and like we tried this with Mireya last time we had her. We took her out to just at a like the Yard House, I think.
Yard House. Oh,
And-
that's my first.
That's
That's my first. That's my first fake job I had.
Oh, you know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
Annabelle, when we were walking into the restaurant, was like, air quotes, "This is Chewy's first
She remembers
first
that?
job." Yeah,
she remembers
yeah.
that.
And we were like, "What?"
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
She
Ooh,
air quoted
dude,
too.
At La Palomas, we could get an apartment, a spot with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, for $938 from Friday to Monday.
Yeah.
Fridays and Monday.
$900.
Oh,
That's
that's
not bad.
not bad.
That's not
at
bad.
all. But I, want
I could
Thursday.
definitely take those days off.
You want your birthday?
What?
It wouldn't be. It
Uh,
would be the day after your birthday. It'd be the Friday.
Well, I don't want to be traveling on my birthday.
Your birthday's on a
I
Thursday.
want, I want to be.
Yes.
Okay, nobody's gonna celebrate that.
I know. How sad.
Well, nobody celebrated mine.
Dude,
Except-
what are you talking
except
about?
Gloria. No, my birthday.
Let's see. Arrival. Let's do
Doesn't
it from
matter.
That's what I'm saying.
I threw you a
Your
party, bought
Thursday.
you a cake, spent
That
money
means
on the
nothing to me,
carne asada.
Betsy.
I know.
That means nothing.
What? Martin was like,
Yes.
"Why are you buying Chewy this expensive cake?" He only tipped our waitress like $3.
Yeah, fuck that waitress.
Why?
'Cause
She
she's a-
did take
she's a bitch.
forever though. Huh?
Exactly.
But at
There
the
you
same
go.
time, you can't untip somebody, Tree.
Okay, but you can't.
No,
You
You
want
can't.
the
no,
waitress?
you shouldn't.
Choose a cheap motherfucker.
This is what I did. I put $4 down,
Yeah.
and I go. She did kind of take a long time to get our drinks, bitch. And
Well,
then I took $1 back, and then Martin started counting the fucking. He started counting the dollars. You motherfucker. And I'm like, all right, well, fine. And I put the $1 back, but Martin didn't see that, and he tipped her more. I'm like, you shouldn't
you
have.
tipped her more.
Yeah, of course.
He did.
Tipped her more.
Oh, good.
Because he thought I completely.
Dude, I feel bad.
And then after I saw him write down more after he goes,
There's a cheaper
motherfucker.
one for
And then
more
you know what I
days,
did?
baby?
I
For
go,
$800.
I take that $1 back.
Well, yeah, you
I was
had
like,
to,
you
huh?
know, if Martin's gonna tip her that much, then I'm gonna take my $1 back.
Man, I
Yeah.
love this wood, the wood burning.
It's good.
It actually like just
Heats you up.
like yeah, and it's like I don't know. Like,
How much is that one you're saying, Martin?
For
800.
an extra day to be there on Thursday and leave on Monday,
Uh-huh.
$847 at La Paloma.
That's
A
not bad.
different one.
That is not bad.
At La Palomas.
Let's see the picture.
La
It's
Palomas.
shitty,
Oh, is it shitty?
but they have bunk beds.
Daniela, you get the top bunk. You get to roll it because Tree's gonna stumble in the bedroom all drunk. He's just
I
gonna
don't get drunk
barely-
at Mexico.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I only hit old bitches' cars. Did I tell you guys about that?
No.
I did like a hit and run without a
What
hit and
about the
run.
villas, Martin? The villas down here.
I
at
crashed
La
into
Paloma.
Betsy. I crashed into an old lady's car
Those are like
Kids in the
Airbnb.
back seat.
with kids in the backseat, and they got scared.
Where at? Rocket
In
Point?
Mexico, yeah.
Weird.
No.
No,
Rocky.
Tijuana.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
Tijuana
Wait.
area.
No, it wasn't.
It was at Rocking Point.
I thought it was in Nogales.
No, it was Tijuana area. Remember that time when I went to go show you my Mexican culture of cockfighting?
And she's like, it
Oh, it
smells.
was.
I tried showing her cockfighting, and I pulled my penis out,
Oh.
and they're like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?" And I go, "Yo, that's not how we do it." I go, okay,
Tree.
but later,
I
that
gotta
night-
tell you.
I
I was
showed,
upset that you brought Abdiel and you made him sleep on the floor.
I
I
was-
knew that was gonna happen.
that I
And it
brought
was
up
fucked up.
that I brought up Ciel.
Abdiel. And you were like, sleep on the floor.
I was
You
upset at him.
Mexican.
I was
Why were you
upset.
upset at him?
Because he fucked up his
He
You're the
fucked
one
up
that
my
brought
car.
$3,700.
You're the one that brought him.
Maybe
How did he
$3,759 for a villa.
How he fuck up your car?
He left the fucking battery on, and I struggled. And I called Martine. I was upset at Martine too. I
Yeah,
was like,
Martin was upset at you.
no. I was like, yo, Martin, can you give me a jump start? And you go, nah, dude, I'm fucking watching a fight. And I'm like, fuck you. And I fucking look over. I was upset, dude. I'm like,
Why did you
you know
call
what?
me?
And when I saw Abdiel, I'm
We
like,
were
you know,
watching the fight.
and I saw Abdiel, and I'm like, you fucking sleep on the floor, dude. You're not gonna fucking sleep on a fucking bed or nothing.
Not tonight, bitch.
Not tonight. I was upset. Abdiel fucked up that day because he's like,
I left
hey,
the lights
I
on."
left something in the car. Let me go. And I go, here's the keys. And he turned on the fucking car light
Well,
on. And it took like over 2 hours.
why don't you
To
call a
get my
security
car.
guy there?
I called
Jump
Martin.
start it. Martin doesn't know shit.
He's a piece of
We
shit.
did call the security guard.
I did. And they didn't know shit either. They're fucking
They got a jump
Mexicans.
start. It didn't work.
No.
No.
So what ended up happening?
Martin came.
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. He's useless. An actual, like,
Yeah, Martin
other
did
car.
jump the car.
No.
I did jump
We
the car
left.
once.
We
He
and
left. No.
Yeah, we
No.
left.
I
We
jumped the
walked
car.
away
Yeah.
and he
Did
had
you?
jumped the car.
Did he?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember being in that parking lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He left, right?
I dipped out, but then I came back and I jumped his car.
I don't know.
We
I was
left and he
upset
jumped the
too.
car.
When Martin told me that, I was like, you motherfucker, dude.
Piece of shit.
Where did
Fuck
you?
you.
Where were you trying to go? The cockfights?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
before that, I had already seen the cockfight, right?
Yeah.
I already seen the cockfight. And I was like, you guys want to go see a cockfight? And
We're
Martin's
just
like,
like saying that.
no.
Weird, huh?
and I told Martin, I'm like, you want to go see a cockfight? He goes, yeah, but Betsy's going to be upset, so no.
Why
Yeah,
was
I-
I upset? Oh, I was upset because
No.
we
Like,
had Annabelle, right?
yeah. But you know when I got there? But you wanted to come, Betsy.
Yeah,
But
I
you-
wanted
you-
to come, and
you-
Martin
you
was being
didn't.
a lame person.
That's Martin. I'm like, he's just like, no, he can't.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
we show up to the cockfights,
How old
and there's
is he?
kids there. There's
Is he
fucking
11?
kids.
She's 11. She's still underage. Under 12. I'd be telling her, too, this is the last show we get kid prices for you.
You better act like you 11. next
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'd be telling her, too. I'm like, we ain't going no more vacation. You'll be considered an adult. I have
So-
money to pay for an adult ticket.
When I went to the cockfights, there's a bunch of fucking kids there. Like, it was a family thing.
Yeah, and Martin didn't want us to.
And I was like, holy shit. And then we started watching a cockfight, and then I was like, hell yeah, this is cool. And then Daniela, being the racist that she is, she couldn't understand it. She's like,
She
like
loves
she saw
chicken,
blood.
Tui.
She saw
She
blood
loves
coming out of
chicken.
these fucking chickens that were fucking gonna be food
Not fried.
eventually. Not fried, but they were gonna be food eventually. And she goes, I can't watch this. And she goes to the car. I'm like, why the fuck not? You know, and then I see a bunch of kids there being like, oh, this is cool, whatever. You know, this is no, it's a part of, and I have to explain to Daniela, I'm like, this is part of my culture. Naturally, this is part of my. I'm like driven to this because when I saw these cockfights,
You had flashbacks of all your ancestors?
yeah, I like. They were all losers, but still, they all
One of them was
lost.
doing coke.
Every single one of them cocks
And had
lost.
No.
But still, I fought. You know what I'm saying? No, but I was like, this is a cultural thing because to me it was normal. And Daniela, she went to the car and she's like, this is horrible, and it was
Gross.
It was
Grotesque.
bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was bad. Like it was blood like leaking out of a fucking chicken's neck. And when you see this, it's like you almost want to get attached.
Do
Tweet.
charades now? Or what?
What is it? Charades?
Betsy and Daniela want to do charades.
They do,
Well, I
huh?
don't know.
Actually, I want to play Scattergory.
Yeah, let's play
Scattergory, what is
Scattergory.
that?
The one we played
The
last
one we
time.
played last time.
Oh, that's a shitty game.
No, let's try a new one. Charades.
Charades is nice.
Let's do charades.
She don't want to act a fool.
No.
She said she had the app on her phone.
She don't want to start breakdancing.
So yeah, I was just upset that you invited somebody and you didn't have a plan for them to sleep on a bed.
And he smelled like shit and he snored really loud.
Yeah, he has sleep apnea because he's
Did
a
I?
big guy.
That. Don't give that back to your brother.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
don't give it back to him at all.
look.
I have been not giving it to him.
Fuck you guys.
Purpose.
What do you,
Just-
excuse me?
Buy yourself.
Fuck you
buy,
guys.
buy your own.
Fuck him.
No.
No, that's the thing. I don't.
Could you imagine him on
You're
steroids?
pushing me to buy my own.
No, you're not.
Yes. When I can steal from them.
No.
Yeah. That's the
Hey,
deal.
did Martin give you the saw?
He did.
He didn't
Oh.
cut
I put it in my
fingers
backseat.
off.
Yeah, do not cut your fingers off.
That's the biggest fear.
well, bite.
If
you
I
know
bu- if
what?
I
You
lose
know
my
what? You know
No,
what you
I'm
could
super
buy?
cautious. I'm
You
not
know-
retarded and go, oh, like people are retarded and they go, oh, it's no problem.
Well,
And then
Daniela
the
just
most
told me that her teacher, who had done experience welding work, lost fingers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy too? Her stepdad, technically, her mother, whatever. Her mother's boyfriend,
Hatred.
I like shook hands with him, and I immediately noticed
His hand was all fucked up.
one of his fingertip on his pointer finger was like this, cut off.
And you immediately
And I
downloaded
noticed,
it,
I'm like, hey, what happened to your finger? And then he told me something. I don't even remember what he said.
and you're like, look
What
at
happened to it?
this.
And I'm like, look this. And I
Nobody
beat him.
knows?
I beat him.
Yeah.
I beat him in
You
the.
one-upped him?
Yeah, I one upped him.
He's like, yeah.
No.
Not just one,
Two.
2, 3, 4.
Oh. Dude, can you button your pants?
Did you guys talk about it?
Yeah.
Or do you have
My
Daniela
left
button
hand?
your pants?
No, my left hand. I literally
No.
turned half left-handed.
She's something else, man. She wants all the attention.
Yeah. She wants all the love.
Nah, don't call her.
Okay,
Bro.
what's charades?
Charades is like when you act.
Do you guys
out
have the
something.
card game?
But I can't act out because I have a baby, so.
You can put the baby. You can put the baby at the bed.
Yeah, you can give it to me.
She's gonna wake up.
She wants to play categories.
All right, let's play Scattercur. I'll fuck you guys up in that.
Yeah?
game
Or apple to apple.
You're not good at fucking
This was a really friendly, too much trash
too
game.
much trash.
This was a friendly,
Family friendly.
family friendly. We can look back at it years from now.
Yeah.
I
recording?
yeah. I
You wanna rent
uploaded.
some jet skis this year.
I do
That would be
too.
fun.
Some jet skis.
Where are you
I
gonna
wanna
put the
go.
baby?
Your
Oh.
mom.
My mom's not coming.
I thought you said she was.
Yeah.
By 7 months, no, almost 8 months, she'll be able to take care of her.
No, exactly. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
My mom, like, if we leave her there for like over the
I
weekend,
was planning.
You
Over
leave
the-
her
I
in
asked
Tucson.
Betsy.
Over
Then
the
that's a
weekend?
real
I
vacation.
asked you if
With
your
the
mom
amount
was
of-
coming.
with
I
the
said,
amount
your
of-
mom's not coming, right? You go,
Babe.
yeah, she is gonna come. No, he said I want her to come so she
want
can
her to
bring Maya so that
Yeah, we
Annie
want
has
Mireya,
someone.
and my mom somehow was like,
Last time I
Mireya
paid-
can
last
go
time I-
without me.
last time we paid for my mom's pretty much whole
Yeah.
fucking trip.
You ever make her pay?
No, I wouldn't.
I
But
would pay you, lady.
but look,
You know what's funny though? When we had the trip, go over there to no.
Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta, you paid half.
We paid. We were gonna pay a third.
Uh-huh.
My mom was gonna pay another one, and you were gonna pay another one. We ended up paying the whole damn.
But we had
thing.
a whole suite to
The whole
ourselves,
damn
though.
thing.
And I didn't invite no one.
Yeah.
I didn't invite no
Yeah,
one.
you
bro.
took advantage.
I didn't even want anybody to know we
Yo,
were
yeah,
at.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that
Good.
shit, man. There was like 8 niggas sleeping in one place. Me, Betsy, and Annie had the whole fucking spot to
You're like, I
ourselves.
paid for this shit.
Good.
Oh hell yeah, I paid for that shit.
Good.
Not only that,
Yeah.
not only
Good.
that, it would have been cool to stay, but and my aunt, but what's his name? Eli and
Eliu?
his wife.
Eliu and
The one that talks a lot.
no. You haven't met him before.
No,
He's
No,
like
they-
he's my
a-
They
cousin.
told me that there was someone that talked a lot or something like that.
they all talk a lot. They all
No.
are chuitos.
At one point
Eliu,
on the trip, bro, I dressed
No,
up like
they
a
don't
woman,
drink.
and I give the guy a lap dance.
I should have gone, babe.
And,
Damn
and,
it.
and,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they were like
It could've
covering the
been you.
kids. They were like covering the kids'
Yeah,
eyes.
they were like, no, meet it.
You can't see this.
And they literally
No
walked
way.
away.
No
we
way.
were in a ship.
Why
We
did
were
you
on a
dress like
boat.
a woman?
We were on a boat, and they were giving us free margaritas, free shots, and
But you had to
everything.
win it.
And then
Oh
they're
my
like, "There's a
gosh.
contest for the man, and if you don't want to be in this contest, get out of here." And
If
so
you feel like
they
you're
walk
a manly
away.
man, come
Fucking
volunteer.
our cousin, he didn't do it, huh?
Oh, no.
He walked away. They went to the bathroom for like an hour.
Yeah,
They went away.
they ran away, but I was like, I'm a manly man. They're like, yeah, put this dress on, bitch. And they
I'll
did a
take it in
lap
the
dance.
fucking ass.
Oh,
Oh.
it was something else. It was fun. I was
All these women started putting dresses on me, earrings on me, and shit.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like
I've
big
never heard of
tits.
this.
you had to get
What the fuck?
You had to give like he had to recruit stuff from his side of the.
Sir,
of the,
you're
of
really
the
good at
boat.
sucking dick. What's up, Martine?
They were giving out like a tequila bottle like this big,
Yeah.
but I didn't win. I was the first one eliminated.
What?
Because I was the shittiest dancer.
I know, they're like, you don't get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
For
you
real?
fucking-
No,
oh,
you
yeah.
weren't the first one.
Well, I wasn't?
No,
Oh,
no.
whatever.
Martin was on there. You were not the first one
I wasn't the
eliminated.
first one.
What?
No.
Wait.
No.
Can you guys explain to me better?
Okay, so we were
Without
on this
being
cruise
drunk.
ship.
Yes.
We were
Without being
drinking,
drunk.
bro.
And we're getting.
drinking. It was all you can drink alcohol.
Okay.
So we were drinking.
You
And
get
other,
on there.
and other kids were like, "Don't look this way, sir. Don't look."
Well,
Don't
they
look.
didn't
No,
know.
only
They didn't
those
know.
kids.
They didn't know. We didn't know what was happening. They're like, "Oh, where are the manly men?" And Martin's like, "I'm a manly man." And we're like,
fucking
"Yeah, go Martin." And then they're like, "Okay, all these manly men, all these machos over here,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a competition about who's the manliest." And Martin's like, "Yeah." And they're like,
I thought they were
"Okay,
gonna make me do push-ups or some bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll push up these niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no."
What'd you think? Well, like 20 push-ups?
They
Yeah,
get
maybe.
one
A
of
lot of people can't do 10.
No.
Then they get one of their crew members, one of the guys on the boat,
A gay ass dude.
a gas. He had to be, huh?
He had to be.
And they get a chair for him, and they're like, he's
They put
gonna
a-
be the judge.
They put a woman there first, right? And he's supposed to give a lap
Yeah,
dance
yeah,
to
yeah,
a
yeah.
woman.
You guys left this story out completely. Last time. Are you guys
There's a video of me out there in the world.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
wanna
they're
see
like,
this video.
okay, well you have your people over here, your family and your friends. They got to support you. And this is why Martin lost, I think, because you were
Nobody
not.
had support.
was cheering
Everybody
for
that
me.
was sitting with us
No one cheered for me.
were my aunts.
Christians.
Yeah, they were all like,
And they all disappeared.
no,
As
they
soon as
all
I started dancing.
disappeared.
Except for his
They're like,
aunt.
No
boo,
support. No
666,
support.
boo.
Except for your aunt and your girl cousin. They
And
were
he-
laughing
and
their
he-
asses
yeah,
off.
they were enjoying
Yeah,
that
they
shit
were enjoying it hard. Too much.
too much. They
Yeah.
were laughing and oh my god, I had too many margaritas there too.
Yeah?
It was
all you could drink.
All you could drink margaritas,
Damn.
and they're driving you to one from the beach, from one
Yeah.
beach to an island.
How long
And the
was
fucking-
that? How long was that
I can't
drive?
even remember. I was
It was
Like an hour?
And then you get to the island and they feed you restaurant food
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the water's super chill.
I wanted to stay at that fucking island right there. I didn't want to go back to my fucking shitty
Damn.
beach. And so Martin had to dress like a tranny, dance like a stripper.
I never heard about this.
and everybody was kind of enjoying it until it started getting all sexual.
So I started
And then-
grinding, bro. I started
Yeah.
grinding, bro. I started grinding.
And then my aunt started covering the little girl's eyes.
No way.
Don't
And these
see.
daughters, they were like,
What?
no,
They
no, no.
dipped the fuck
And
out.
then they all laughed.
Don't look at Martin.
Yeah, don't look at him.
Look at that faggot. No, 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 no.
The
What happened?
The devil's in him.
I lost.
Well,
Oh.
because he
Well, I can
didn't
tell
have
right
enough.
now.
He didn't have. It was like
He
a
didn't have enough support.
yeah, and they were like
They were doing like a cheer on, like
Yeah.
cheer.
like oh
Like Eminem style. You thought you were an Eminem, 8 Mile, right?
I think I lost. I think I lost because one of the
But
guys
twerking.
had big old tits.
oh
One of the guys
yeah
put balloons on his tits, and he had big
Yeah.
old tits, and he was like shaking them big ass titties.
yeah he was.
I was like, this
Dude,
motherfucker.
we should go back 1 year
And try it again.
and
Redemption.
dominate.
Dude, let's just go to fucking Puerto Vallarta. Fuck all this shit.
Nah, it's
Come
expensive.
Why? It was so nice
A
there.
couple years from now, but
Dude, what are you talking about? It wasn't even that pricey. Like the reason
to
why it was
fly,
like, the
I'm
flight,
sure it's expensive.
It wasn't that expensive,
No.
but it was pricey.
but
I
honestly,
heard they like they capture you because there's everything you eat out there. It's just expensive
no,
That wasn't pricey.
no.
compared to like that's when.
But we chopped right from their little spot, and I didn't think it was pricey.
Yeah, we went to they had a freaking mall and a grocery store. It was freaking
Right in the resort.
in the resort, and you could just go and buy meat and
Chicken,
everything.
everything.
And the hotel we were staying at had like
I was
pots
supposed
and
I was
pans.
supposed to go to on this trip.
Yeah,
But my everyone did not mean to stop saying Daniela.
I didn't say you.
Yeah,
I
you
never
did.
said her.
You just did right now. Like
No, I didn't. I was joking.
well, you could have still gone, dude.
Jokingly.
Honestly, to be
I probably
honest,
should have gone.
I don't know why you let that kind of
Because it's like
It was better
Oh,
for us
I
because we
have-
had a whole suite to ourselves.
yeah.
about me versus who. Like,
We invited
you guys?
we invited
Victoria.
Victoria. We invited
Eurythia.
Eurythia.
And
Neither of them wanted to go.
No, the kids wanted
Oh
to go.
yeah, they did. They wanted.
Your
to go for
sister was
sure.
like, I don't know, she's gonna miss school.
Maria was the same thing.
No, Maria was just being lame.
Yeah, Maria's like, I want to be able to do that with my daughter.
Yep.
first."
Yeah, she wants to be the first. I'm like, what is that?
To be honest, what's playable? You know what? Let's not even go to Let's go to Rosarita.
okay.
Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Rosarito.
That's too far of a drive.
No, it's the same. It's the same as going like to Tijuana. How far is
Oh,
Tijuana?
Tijuana from here is like
7 hours?
Dude, if we're gonna do that, we'll go to San
roll.
Carlos. San Carlos is like 5 hours. How much? 5 hours. And the construction's probably over.
I don't like the scene though.
What do you mean? There's difference.
It was like a business scene.
Rosarito.
Are we gonna play this game or what?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Alright,
Damn, I thought it was like late as fuck.
it's 10.
Yep.
Alright. Let's play this fucking game.
Ready?
All that shit you guys are talking about my avocado, you guys do.
That was Becky. Oh. Yeah, but you don't have to destroy it.
Why?
Because we could just stay over here.
No, I'm not gonna finish it tomorrow.
No?
I don't want to be there.
No, it's okay.
You get first like you. No, I was doing this when
Did
I
you do
had
it today?
no, when I had the day over.
Oh, you weren't
And,
today.
I was
You
like-
really weren't, probably.
No, because it's been like days. I've been staring at it, and it's been staring at it.
It's just been
was like,
a
nah.
further thing back at you, huh?
Yeah. We never finished that. We finished. How's that grudge you finished? You got any
Oh,
more?
no, I know it's good. It was pretty good.
It's good, huh?
It was, like me and Martin were just talking about,
You think we added value to the house by doing that?
I think,
A lot? More than what we put
I wouldn't say a lot, but like at least a little bit more value compared to like somebody at the exit out the door.
Oh, yeah. I would
Come
pay
back
more
out.
for
Somebody at this,
convenience
Yeah.
like that.
it's like an extra addition. It really is an extra addition.
You know what breaks my heart though? That we can't install that in the battery. I wanted to install that. Like, I just have like garage doors. I don't know if it's can, but do the garage doors. So.
You're talking about that little portico?
No, the. Yeah,
It's a weird way of thinking about ghosts. Right? But
Alexa, play MGK radio. Where is it? I don't know. Rummy? Is that Rummy game? That was another one, was it? Hey, what the hell, dude? What the fucking bird? You live with that shit, too?
No, I live with that. Yellow lives with that.
Rummy game. 106 tiny tiles, 4 racks with stamps, 1 die. 4 racks. I don't know. There gotta be 4 players in each person. I don't know. How would you even play this? We'll do it. Rummy game.